Hello everybody, I'm just getting some stuff behind the scenes fixed. Things are broken, but I'll be here soon, I promise. Hello everybody, how are we doing out there today? Happy Tuesday! Yeah, it's Tuesday. I need to send up my social things now that the links for this stream have generated, because I can't get the links for the broadcast on YouTube at least before it's all done here, so let's do those. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. There's Faith. Hello, Faith. Oh, God, I need to shave. All gross over here. Why is life admin so difficult, is my question. Send it over to the Discord, let everybody there know we're live. Then tell the Balatro community. Alright, I think I'm alright. How we doing, chat? How's things? We've got a half hour until the game starts formally, so we'll probably get some practice in. We can hop in over here, I can turn that off, I can turn my camera on, all the little stuff, you know. Good. OBS was being a real butt before we got started today, but it's working now, that's what counts. Right, I think Roffle is gonna play gold stake. So if he picks gold, I get to pick the deck. Do we pick black deck? Is the question. Hey, Kitty Knight, welcome in. That $25 might be a skip. We can go spades, or we can go full house. I might pivot to spades now. God, 3 hands is so few. It's so few hands. Hey, Brad, welcome in. And then no reward money is brutal. God, this is not a kind seed, is it? We could get a jack, we could get a king, we could get clubs. We got the king. We need trips because we have half joker. That's half of how this works. Unless I think I can win without half joker and try and get to not pay the rental. God, this is not simple. I mean, quad nines makes it simple. There is that. So we finally get some money. Supernova as a rental. Thank you so much. Who was the one guy? Or although I assume possibly you were subscribed to us both already, is what you mean. But if you weren't, thank you for doing it now. If you already were, thank you for doing it back then. This is the worst black deck seed of all time. What's our boss blind? -1 hand size? Of course it is. Of course it is. If it were lives, I could just pretend I lose the life, but we can't do that. Here, at least. That pits us up against some problems. So really, really good. I mean, I'll take the extra full house value and pray. It was not good. Alright, so that might be the worst black stake seed, black deck gold seed I've ever seen. But let's like shake out all the really terrible stuff now, right? That's how we can do this. Let's try and find a higher heart than a 4. The 5 is technically 1. And that's the difference the 5 and the 4 makes. The extra $1 we get for having 2 hands remaining. We'll take this, and then if it's really bad, we can sell it and take Jolly. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This is a rental. I can only sell it for 1, but I can still afford Jolly. Good grief. To 10, 20, 30 times 10 is, so if we do that, it's half of what we need. And then do that, that's the other half of what we need. Holographic rental gold joker is totally fine. It's going to give us $1 because we lose 3, but it's worth plus 10, so it gets us through a round, which is what we need. So we pay 3, and we get 4, and the rest. I would like to get my economy online, really. We have a straight. Straight does not have a pair in it, but I'll take it. We get the 10x from Gold Joker anyway. There you go. That's enough. These are both nice things to have, for sure. Just how quickly are they going to become fundamentally more useful is a real question. Let's play trips twice. There's some argument for using this sooner so we have the chance to find another one, but who knows? Oh. So this is $7 to copy a Joker. Because it's rental, but it won't be rental when we sell it. It will copy something else. But it's not going to get my economy going any faster, is it? Oh, I've got such an itchy eye. Also, this is perishable, and we have nothing that synergizes with it, so there's that too. All face cards are drawn face down. All right. That's a pretty weak pair. Alright, we get to a full house. This is dead. We pay 2 rentals. We need to find something. We could go hard on credit card and then just deal with having the debt, but I really, really don't want to. We could discount everything. Could you double my money? You could. Okay. It's a start. I mean, I can buy this and just sell it in a second. That's okay. God, it's so many rentals. Alright, so we're off of pairs and onto hearts now. I'm not keeping that around to spend interest on it. We can play the full house. It is leveled up and it has 1 heart in it. It's almost half of what we need. Good grief, there's no hearts to be found here. Is there? Wow. That's lucky. Now, if I could just get a bloodstone and a blueprint. Eternal Jolly. Not what I had in mind. So bad. I don't know if pursuing this is like a good idea for making it difficult for the both of us, or whether this is a terrible idea because I'm struggling myself. I don't know name. I do have Completionist ++. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is a playlist called Road to 100%, where you can see every episode from 0, brand new game file, to a 100% completed game file, C++, all the challenges, everything. I did the whole thing on YouTube way back when. Feels like an age ago now. I don't want this, but I kind of have to. This is worth $4 to me. It's not that much. Alright, I'm gonna Do this. Do that. Get 2 of these. Do this foolishly. We get a hermit card. So if we can get through this round, we can have some money. But we have to get through this round first. I have no idea what this is worth. Not very much, I suspect. It's about half of what we need. But we need to play another flush just to make up the difference to win. And we are not going to get to. Brutal. Brutal seed. Hey, C-dubs. Welcome in. Right, I closed my window earlier for sound, but I'm going to open it again because it is hot as hell in this office. I know it's barely even spring, but it's too hot. Fingers crossed there aren't too many sirens and motorbikes, although would it be a gothic thing if there wasn't sirens and motorbikes? This is lovely. That's a black stake. That's a black dirt gold stake start I can get on board with. Do I do this? I guess we do this first, see if anything's incredible. This is incredible enough for me. And then spade. Now, how long does this banana survive and how much money does it cost me? It's so cruel that it takes the money from you before the other part. Now, in an ideal world, we would idle and go to the moon with some kind of crazy synergy. However, right now, I don't feel like I have the deck manipulation or money to do that whatsoever. So, possibly not. Can we... We could play 2 pair. And 1 full house later. Banana. Still safe. Still costing me tons of money. Oh, 2 jokers? I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. Okay. We have a run. Maybe. We need hearts right now. That's useful considering. So, 2 pair gets the job done. Banana is gone. Banana is out of here. I would if I could, dude. Even if I sell this and this, that's only $6 and I'm at -1. So, not that. Diamonds next. I don't think this is the play. We have to skip so we don't end up with spades on this. Diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Just get a small... And hello, Primrose Graveyard. Welcome in. How you doing? 8822 558. But I want the diamonds. So let's look for diamonds. Wow. Even more 8s and 5s that I do not need. This game is so Rude. So, I remember why I didn't play much of Black Deck Gold Stake when I didn't have to back in the old C++ days, and why this was so horrible. Really throwing it back. Let's see if skipping can help, because we don't make money off of the first blind at this stake. And I could have probably done the 100 with 2 pair if I played the big cards. That is a very minor regret. Yeah, you don't get anything for the small blind, and we're probably going to spend most of our hands winning anyway. Doesn't really help multiplayer. But it is $2, and we can just hold it for a while. I think it's going to be this. Give me something incredible. It's not incredible. Balatro. I ain't no professional. I wish. Oh, if I had enough resources to do this full time, be my dream. Oh, 5 cards. Stupid psychic. God. Yeah, this is another loss. Lucky cards, yes. Okay. Now I need to find those lucky cards. Absolutely no procs. Still no procs. God, I might just have to not do Black Deck Gold Stake because it's no fun. Alright, let's get out of this menu. Everything is ready for the match. We'll come back over here for a minute. How you doing, chat? How's things? Oh, God. Oh, he's got sweaty pits. Don't look at those. Oh, ow. I'm so old. I'm not. I'm only 34. Ugh. Hey, Nine. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Neither of the cards on the starting screen gave us Wheel of Fortunes today. Don't know if that's a good omen or a bad omen. Multiplayer mod works. Or if you're doing Balatro bingo cards, then remember to recall when Ruffle says, oh, my opponent is using cheats or maybe cheating. I don't know what yaoi means, but the PvP should be starting in about 12 minutes. Fingers crossed. If I could just get a point, that would be a big deal. Can I get the table up? Be a great thing to do. Major League Balatro schedule. Standings. Snip tool. Where is my snip tool? This and then this? Yeah, so it's a little small, but I can't make it bigger right now, really. But Halion, with 4 matches played, has 8 points. 6 round wins, 2 match wins. Gothic and Ruffle, as I said, Gothic and I, but Ruffle and I are tied in second with 7 points apiece after 2 matches. 2 wins after 3 matches with 5 round wins. So whoever wins this is going to go to 10 points. The question is, will second place join Halion at 8 points or not? Is the thing we don't know yet. So, things to look out for sure. For strategies, I really have no idea. I suspect Ruffle's going to pick Gold Stake, and then after that, I pick a deck, and then the second game, that flips over. But I'm really not certain. I suppose I should keep an eye out over on the Discord for introductory things. I can get his little stream up. What's he doing? He's doing white stake ghost deck runs at the moment. So, who knows what his current plan is? Not me. I just want to get going, you know? Made sure I had enough buffer time between eating dinner and now. But now I'm like, I'm ready. Last week, I think I started with Zeno at 9 PM, and that was like too late for me. These damned Americans with their happy time zones, and me like, oh, it's my bedtime. Right, I'm going to run to the little boys' room one last time before we begin, and then I should hopefully be good for the match, although we'll see how much lemonade I drink. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. All right. Welcome in, Harry McDurr. Thank you for the well wishes. Yeah, I've got no idea what my strategy is or should be, and I'm just going to have to roll with the punches, I think. It's almost 12 AM here, but don't want to sleep before the match ends. It could be like another 2 hours easy, if not 3, depending on how many games we go to. Thank you, Jamis Soto. Appreciate. No, I'm definitely going to run out of lemonade at some point. For sure. Just so damn hydrated. Let's look at the decks. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match for sure. He and I are both tied in our number of points for number of game played. Halion is one above us, but he's played one more game and got 1 extra point for winning a round in that game. So it's all to play for. Like, the real interesting thing I think is going to be because first place goes to finals immediately, and second and third place go to the playoffs to go into the finals against first place from blue and first place from red. So how many points do you need to squeeze into that second and third spot in the table? Red deck and blue deck, standard. Green deck, yellow deck, fine. Beto the Golden 13, thank you for the follow. Yellow deck, extra $10, it's fine. Green deck, nobody loves green deck, do they? Really? Black deck we have just been thoroughly suffering on. Nebula deck. -1 consumable slot is rough. But then it's as rough for him as it is for me. So there is that to consider. A free telescope really then makes you go, okay, I don't want to use high card too much. I don't want to lean on high card, and I want to have enough money for booster packs. It's a thought for sure. If green deck has one fan, I am green deck fan. If green deck has no fans, I'm dead. I used to dislike green deck a lot more than I do now. Now I can actually like get the economy going with green deck, but before I really couldn't. Ghost and the spectral cards is obviously a whole thing. It's a whole shenanigan. Abandon deck is interesting because I think taking away face cards takes away so many. Can you hear that engine? The nightmare. Taking away face cards takes away so many ways to build scoring engines. And also a skinnier deck is then easier to find the stuff that you do want to play. Checkered is a weird one to pick for sure. It's easier to make your flush houses and stuff, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Zodiac, more tarot and more planet means less jokers, but obviously Overstock then helps to get over that. Painted deck, I did not have a great time playing it. Thank you, Murphy. Thank you so much. Anaglyph, you just don't want to be skipping stuff anyway. Plasma has generally done me well. And Erratic is pretty erratic as it goes. Alright, 3 minutes. Let me get over to the old Discord. Alright, Ruffle is in game room 1. Let me see about jumping in here. Are these buttons playing ball today? Oh god. No. My Discord deafen button changed and I didn't fix it on my thing. I don't have time to fix this now. I'm just going to have to do it in software instead, I think. Bonjour.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm working on my second cup of coffee, so I'll probably be pretty good here once that's done.
It's more coffee than I've had today.
Okay. Okay, so clearly that gives me some sort of caffeinated advantage.
I mean, I don't drink coffee, so you've got that edge on me. You got the power of the bean.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. Well, you've kind of been killing it. So this is one of the matches I've been most stressed about.
No, do you see the commissioner lay me out flat?
Okay, yeah, but he's been sandbagging this whole time. It's not his record isn't indicative of his skill as a player.
No, this is true, but that could be said for any of us with the RNG that's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. These matches have been all very absurd.
And so many of them get so close, even though it's like, oh, somebody scored 600 million points. Somebody else scored 600 million and 7,000 points. It's unbelievable to me.
I know. Even like, so there have been very few 2-0s, but even those 2-0s that I've like seen and been a part of are still very close, even if like the end result doesn't show it. So it's like, no one is safe. No one is, you know, running away with it, except for maybe Doc Spectre, but like, Doc always does absurd things.
Yeah, that was the expected moment for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Or at least what everybody else was expecting of Doc.
And every siren in the history of my city is going past my window right now.
Well, at least they're going past and not towards.
Yeah.
Building, so that's it. Could be slightly worse.
That is the desirable outcome in that situation for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, would you prefer to host or would you like me to?
I'm happy for you to host.
Okay. Let me make sure I press all the right buttons.
I changed my button for my Stream Deck mute Discord button. I amended so I could use that function key for something else, and I haven't fixed it, so that's fun.
I tried for about like 5 minutes to have a push to talk hotkey with Halion in our first match, and I just kept forgetting to push it and just kept dono walling him, so I stopped. I just hard mute and unmute on through Discord with a mouse click. So if there's ever a pause, that's why. I'm not trying to leave you hanging.
You're all good.
I sent you a DM with the code. So
I have it. I'm on just chatting, so chat doesn't all try and jump in at once.
If you're seeing this, wait. Your opponent may be cheating. If this is a ranked game, please send the message, hold up my pet rock just ran away, and then open a support ticket. What is that?
So that is because I do videos like Balatro Mythbusting and What's the Deal for like here's every interaction with Canio that you can possibly imagine. I have the mod tools, the developer tools unlocked within the files systems.
Oh.
So I can press tab and give myself infinite money or infinite extra hands and rerolls. But the whole thing is live streamed, and I couldn't unless I go away and go, oh sorry chat, I've got to blow my nose, and I come back with $1,500. It should all be kosher.
It's going to be very. I trusted you. I was just confused about that. So that's okay. So people weren't doing the mod loaded version of that. They were manipulating the actual files in order to get the dev tools up, and that's how they were like able to go undetected.
I don't know what other cheaters have been doing. I just know that I was making YouTube videos a year ago, and I haven't changed the files back because I still intend to make more eventually.
Look, I trust you.
Thanks.
I trust you. I'm not worried about it. The game really has this flashing red light. But, I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that. Like
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't gone back to like the moment in the VOD where the discussion occurs, but
okay.
I'm sure it looks alarming.
I'm just gonna treat it like every flashing light that pops up in my car and just pretend it's not there.
Good plan.
Yeah. All right. Would you like to flip a coin?
I could probably flip a coin.
Okay.
Let me just ask chat to flip a coin. I didn't.
I will pick... Oh, before it goes through.
Yeah. So if you call it while it's in the air, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Tails.
It's heads.
Oh, that's twice it's failed me now. That's I thought that was supposed to never happen. Okay. Would you like to pick the deck or the stake then?
I'll pick the stake.
Okay.
We'll go with purple. Purple.
Okay. So gold stake scaling without all the nastiness on the jokers.
Yeah, no rentals, no perishables.
Okay. I can respect that. Let's look, I like a good ghost deck run. How does that sound? That's
fine by me. We can get Spectral with it. Chat, I will fix that for you. Yep, okay. I'm ready when you are then.
All right. I'm gonna send it. Best of luck to you.
You too. Are we doing on hot mics for just the PvP bits, yeah?
Yeah, I don't yeah, that way we don't have any accidental leaks of strategy or anything like that.
Cool. I will see you on Ante 6.
All right.
Cool.
Best of
Cheers.
luck.
You too. All right, chat. We're in. We have a hex. It makes something polychrome. We can sell it for $2 if we absolutely have to. Cards and boosters are free. No thanks. Thank you for all the follows. Let's do the small blind. Do we hunt down a jack with 2 discards? Well, now we hunt down spades. This isn't going to be enough points. We got the jack, annoyingly. This won't be 300 points, but it'll be very close. We'll lose $1. Zeno, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Just the jacks gets us over the line. No need for anything more complicated. Get our $2. Well, well, well. This is interesting. Obviously, you want Golden Joker. It's good economy. Do I want to polychrome the Golden Joker? Do I want to try and find something first before taking it? It's $6. That's all I've got. I think I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to see how it goes. In the big blind. Show me an 8 or a 9. So we can full house for 300, then play another hand for the other 150. Get some money. But then am I going to sell Golden Joker realistically? Or should I just take the polychrome now? I'll take the polychrome now. So the trick will be just to not hang on to this for too long. Blind is the goad. I think we can try for $2 of interest here rather than spending. Well, that's nice. That puts us off to a lovely start. And that gets us through the blind. Very nice. Love to see the love for Zeno in the chat. We're all here today because of him. If I could double this, would I? The extra discard is also interesting. This will be here for a while, so we can get more interest before we commit to buy this. Let's do this. There is not an Ankh. So, what do we aura? Must remember, there's no bosses that can debuff face cards, so free reign on that. Would I pick a Queen of Clubs because Queen has the +8 malt stone? Queen of Clubs? Queen of Clubs? Yeah, right. Okay, that's very interesting. How big is this blind? 1,000 points. 1,000 points with golden. We could take Joker for +4. It'd be +6 with golden. And then we go down to $18. Get 3 interest rather than 4. But we get $4 from this anyway, so I'm going to buy this as insurance. Ignore ceremonial. Nobody loves you. 4 pair. It's my favorite hand. I think it's too good to discard. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9 is fine. $3 of interest, $4 of that. Mega Spectral Pack. I really should think about these things slightly more than I do. You getting Deja Vu seems like a given. Do we dare immolate and hope this queen is not hit? That's big gamble energy, isn't it? Then if it is hit, we can pick something else for Deja Vu. $19 is too much to burn on a rare. Even this, at the 1 in 8 chance that we burn the queen for enhanced aces, is a little scary. Okay, I'll take it. Do I polychrome this? Do I red seal this or this? Great question. This can only work once. This can work infinite times. This made 2 more spades. We have 15 spades now. I'm gonna do this. My decision is made. Then I would really like this voucher. We still have the big blind to play, but I'm thinking about skipping it for 3 levels of flush, honestly. Not zany. Not wheel. Do I want another level of flush? Thank you for the follow down. Oh, every decision hurts so bad. They're ready for PvP already. I'm so slow, apparently. Did they skip for 3 levels of flush? You never know. Oh my god. What a pull. So that puts us at... Flush will be level 5. All right. First one of these.
Yeah. How are you feeling? I lost a life. I don't.
Wait, what?
I'm not. Yeah. I had an error in judgment early on that hopefully I'll be able to recover from.
I'm on the patented hope that things work out and assume that you're going to lose the first one.
See, that's yeah, that's where I am as well. So we might be looking at a very similar game plan here. Looks like yours is working out a little bit better for you.
Did you open the planet pack in the last shop? Or 2 shops ago?
I don't think so.
So you didn't find that black hole?
No.
Right. We've definitely diverged some men, for sure.
Yeah. Well, huh. This start did not work out the way I was planning it to.
Right, here goes hand number 2.
I don't think you're gonna have too much of a hard time passing me here. All right, GG.
GG, I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, good luck.
You too. All right, so we're up 4 lives to 2 already. That is pretty big. We only have $15. We have the extra discard. That's nice. Showman doesn't really counter into things. Lusty. If we play heart flushes, that'd be great. Problem is, spades and clubs are our preferred flushes. How do I feel about turning off screen shake? Screen shake's at 20. I can take it down though, if that's bothering ya. Right, what is this blind? 3,200. We just scored like 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 with a straight and a decent flush. I think with decent flushes we'll be okay. Sort by suit, look for clubs. If it gives me the queen of clubs or the better, it didn't, that's fine. What does a regular level 5 flush look like for us? A little shy of what we need, but that's okay. This full house will get us the rest of the way. Honestly, I will forget that I turned off screen shake now, and it will stay that way forever, I think. Okay, up to 24. Death is massive. Popcorn could also be massive in this next round, with plus either 16 or 20 malt. Yeah, I swapped the play and discard buttons a year and a half ago and never looked back. What is this? I don't want to skip for Mega Standard Pack. Let's try and level up our flush again. We don't, so I will do Full House. I think we save Death for later in the match proper. I'm definitely not swapping the play and discard buttons. I will immediately make every mistake there is in the history of the world. That's very nice. I like that. What I really need is to make this a spade. Do I want one more hand size for this PvP? He's playing the big blind. We got a minute. I don't really want to spend $14 on like one level up. We could deja vu the queen for sure. Or the ace on the steel card. Any of those could be viable. I'm going to juggler here. And let it ride, I think. We're up 2 to 4. And we've got some strong stuff in our back pocket. The Joker selection we have is not good. But hopefully we can do it all right. Problem with flush houses right now is that we've already got flush at level 5. And so it's easier to play 4 flushes than it is to play 1 flush house. He's shopping, I'm shopping. Problem is that you could reroll once and that could be the best thing ever right there, but I'm a ready up. Find my mute button and hope for really good flushes. If we can get to 4 to 1. Welcome back.
Well, I didn't lose a life this time, but I'm not feeling great necessarily. How are you doing?
My Joker selection is terrible. My consumer selection is great. So swings and roundabouts.
Okay. That's, I think we maybe had a similar consumable selection. But yeah, the Jokers that I've seen haven't been spectacular.
No, there's been... Oh, we're 60 points off on that first hand.
That's incredible. Okay. Well, I did draw my best hand, I think.
That's good.
Or at least something that resembles it. Hopefully it works out for me.
Well, this is probably my best hand.
That's alarming.
And it's not as strong.
Well, I still don't feel too comfortable after that early loss of life and just the nature of multiplayer in general. Uh-oh.
Nah, I'm not gonna... Unless I get the perfect draws here, I'm not gonna leapfrog yet.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Alright, I think you take that one.
Okay. Oof. All right, back on track a little bit here. Good luck to you.
You too. Okay, clearly he's got something decent going. This is also decent. Do I want to buy this now? Probably. Then this and this. What suits are we prioritizing? Clubs and spades. None of this is the stuff that I want to see relating to clubs and spades. I can make some spades. If I make them out of red cards, that's fine. I really thought I was going to get to choose 2 of those tarot cards, and I don't know why. Alright, let's hold out for interest. Let's look for clubs instead of spades, because I don't want to risk the glass. Although I could discard like this, and just hope to get 2 spades out of 14 remaining. I don't even know what a basic flush is worth to me right now. I mean, if I scored that much, then it should be at least 9,000 points. Though we made... No, we didn't make lucky cards. I was going to make lucky cards if I got to play a second card, and I didn't. I just thought I might get to, and I didn't. Barely 9,000 points. Good Arcana packs. Please double my money. No, but death. We can ditch a 3 of diamonds. And then we fall for another death card, clearly. Could we make flush 5 if we really tried? We could, though this ace is better in hand than anywhere else. I'd like to use these in the encounter rather than in the big blind. Big blind at 13,500. 2 flushes would be fine for that. Strength we can use early, though to what end? This has 8 malt on it now. These queens should give us enough scoring for the 13.5k that we need. Indeed, though it's not like 40,000 like his best hand was. All right, $35. Hello. Right, well, we have to take this. We just do. That is no questions. We've just done the big blind, so we are shopping. We need something for this to copy that is good. We're not making heart flushes. Lovers is like not helpful in that regard. There you go. That'll do it. Lose this. Take this. So first played face card on a flush gets 12 doubled and then doubled again thanks to Brainstorm Photograph. I would like this Magician, but do I like it more than Strength? Yeah, I think I do. All right, he's ready. I'm still rocking these two, which is not the strongest thing in the world. Let's look for another level in flush. We get it. That's very big. All right, there's certainly been some developments.
Yeah, these shops were a little bit more exciting this time around, weren't they?
A smidge, you could say.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Also, I don't know if you have any lucky cards, but mine just went kind of crazy.
I do not have any lucky cards.
I think I just got $40 from one hand play.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Also, that was a really big hand.
Yeah, it was all right. I don't know why I turned into Adam Sandler there for a moment, but I did. I wouldn't expect that out of every hand of mine. I think a lot of that was just lucky cards doing lucky card things. With a little help from red seals.
Well, you gotta love a red seal.
Yeah, it's definitely contributing. Oh my god. I just got a third $20 hit on the lucky cards. They're really living up to their name.
So that means you have at least 3 lucky cards.
Yeah, I've made quite a few. I took a gamble on a Vagabond early, and
Vagabond?
yeah, it was not the greatest idea.
Was that in a judgment card or a skip tag?
No, I think it was just in the shop.
Oh, you rerolled more than I did then.
Yeah, it was in I think maybe the first big blind shop. I don't remember exactly.
I hate this bit where there feels like there's 400 decisions to make, but they were probably the most obvious decisions in the world.
Yeah, but with the sort of the, I don't know, increased intensity of a multiplayer match, and then like trying to sort it out while you're, oh wow.
This is why we spend lots of time thinking about the decisions, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. Very
All
well
right.
played.
I'll see you in another 3 rounds.
Yep.
Good luck. All right, let's look at the damage. 1 glass card broke. So if we can do that again, we're golden. Recyclomancy would be interesting. Empress is interesting. I'm going to do this. Sun cards, not what I need, but could make me a very early flush in like a really early hand to then play 5 cards instead of discarding them as a flush. I'd rather have Magician than Empress, I think. I could buy Recyclomancy after the big blind, so now we just go small blind, big blind. Basically what we need is more money for more chances to reroll and find death. Pretty much. Let's do this. Apparently the lucky cards are possibly popping off, which makes me want to do this. Should I play Jack High here first? Nah. $13,000 on that one. We don't need the glass. We can just find any other club, which we can. Okay. Common, rare, common, common, common. So you're out. Uncommon shortcut, I think, is a no. I will take a $3 spectral pack. Aura. Trance is not terrible. We're definitely not Ouija-ing. Trance this 7 of diamonds. We can still buy Recyclomancy after the big blind. So I'll take the full interest gambit. This is a nice looking flush. Will these lucky cards ever pay out? He said his were going wild. Mine are not. I'm going to play Jack High here. Because it's lucky. Nope. Okay. $41 is a bunch. This has got to be better than this. Hasn't it? Alright, well, I'm definitely taking this. I'm definitely opening this. No, and probably no. He has 1 life to my 3. We have not found any more glass yet. What I would love to find is the world. The world would be the perfect card to find. I'll take that, though. Not you, not you, not worth re-rolling for 8. What would I even red seal? Probably the Ace of Spades if I can be holding it. So, ready for PvP? Hello again.
Hello. How are things going on your side?
I think I'm generally worse off than the last time we fought, but
okay. Well,
who knows?
I got dramatically stronger.
Oh.
So.
Oh my.
It turns out having like $100 to shop with is pretty strong.
Yeah, like I've made some lucky cards now, and none of them have procced for cash or malt, so I don't know what you were feeding me.
I went on a dry streak this round as well, so it just happened to be that one PvP fight.
Thinking long and hard about that first hand, I see.
Yeah, like yeah. Trying to figure out like the math of copying these jokers is stressing me out. Because I've got a lot of variables that I don't normally have to consider coming into play.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I didn't get to test it out before the PvP round.
Ah.
Which is...
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh my, that is some score you've got there.
Yeah, I did say I got significantly... Oh, wow. That one even surprised me. As you can see, those were essentially the same hand with the same Joker placement. I'm a little bit RNG dependent here.
All right, well, I'm just going to take the L here, I think.
Well, I will say, I don't know how many lucky cards you have, but I did finally start getting lucky card proc, so I would play as many lucky cards as you can.
I'll see what I can do. All right, see you in the next one.
I got 3. I don't know what it is about the PvP matches that suddenly, like, my lucky cards go crazy.
Well, don't make any more.
I would like not to have to, but good luck.
You too. Okay, so we clearly need probably these to be spades and more glass or something. What I don't really want to do is play a flush house that's weaker than my flush, but I guess, yes, if planet is impacting them, if this flush is less than a straight flush, then a flush house is probably still bigger, all in all. So... Do I dare risk this? Seems like an unnecessary idea. 60,000 points. Did he lose on the small blind? What just happened? Hold on, hold on. Hey, I need to speak to you.
Yes.
I just went into the small blind, and it just went blah, 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 and I won. I didn't play a single card, and it cashed me out of the small blind.
Did you get your money?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Zeno is... I was watching another match where that happened. It doesn't... I think that just is a bug that happens sometimes.
Okay.
But I don't feel cheated as long as you don't. Because you didn't lose a life, you gained all your money, you're probably going to clear it. Did you lose out on some value somewhere?
Unless lucky cards were going to give me $20 in loads of places, probably not.
Okay. I think like we can get Zeno in for a ruling or whatever, but like
he's in my chat right now. He says it does that randomly in like 1 in 1,000 small blinds. It's mostly fixed.
Well, yeah, I don't know if there's
Commish, do you just want us to keep playing on as if I'd won this blind because we probably expected me to? Alright, Zeno says we should just play on as normal.
Okay, that's, yeah, that seems...
Alright, I just didn't want to touch anything else without discussing it first because that was very bizarre.
Yeah, totally fair, and sorry that happened.
No worries, it wasn't your fault. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
See you.
Well, that was odd. Okay. We should probably Mega Arcana pack. Where are we at? We're now in the big blind. There's a magician. There's a world. I can't make another world. There's a death, and I can't do anything with that either. This is the worst selection of cards for this pack ever. I can make more spades. I can make more clubs. I don't think more spades and more clubs is the thing holding me back right now, though. I could deja vu, like this king, and then hope that I can make a king into glass later. I don't have a specific target for deja vu right now, otherwise. So, deja vu. I could also make money. This is like too many decisions to make. And I'm just holding on to Wrath being really weird. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Deja vu this. Make these lucky. Take that to here. Right, I made some decisions. Decisions were made. I probably shouldn't have re-rolled ahead of this blind, but here we are. How big is this blind? 90,000. It's 2v1 lives, but his score was a lot bigger than mine. Okay. I don't want this. Let's just do the big blind. Where's Hanging Chad when you need it? These are all really unideal. That's nice to finally show up. We don't have that, so we'll do this instead for this hand. I don't want to play the glass if I don't have to. I don't have to. The question is, does this win? Is a fantastic question. How many spades we got left in the deck? 9. If this doesn't win, I've got problems. Or I could just play the glass. This is going to re-trigger extra time on photograph. That's good. That's a good reason to have red seal kings, that's for sure. All right, we'll send this. Better. Better. Not really what I need. Right, we got $53. This doesn't have to be our last shop. But if we can win, then it could be our last shop. Oh. I think I actually do this. So we're officially preferring spades to clubs. If I buy this and use it, it's no different than this becoming negative or me selling it. So I don't think this helps me. This doesn't help me. 22 mult is not going to figure into the X mult of all of this. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That could help in an absolute emergency. But where are we? We're coming up to PvP right now. Ugh. More chips doesn't really help. Trance doesn't really help. It probably doesn't help, but that's an incredible draw. Okay. Alright, we're back from the weirdest run ever.
Alright, welcome back. Things have not changed for me, at least.
I mean, I'm kind of like, where do I draw the line in just trying to do one really big hand?
I know that feeling, especially, yeah, there was a dusk in the shop, too.
Didn't see that.
Definitely puts a wrench in some things.
Didn't see dusk whatsoever. Oh, I'm not catching up.
Oh, no.
That is humongous, sir. Well, this is intriguing.
What's that?
I've basically got every of the best cards in my deck in my hand at once. I just don't know if it's going to score 1.5 billion points with a B.
Well, that leaves me a little bit concerned. It is good that you at least did get your draw.
Yeah, I have fighting chance.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm sending this, and if it wins, I really don't expect it to, but I have no idea what the math on this at any given point is anymore.
I know that feeling, so good luck to you. Send it, and we'll see. We'll both be surprised.
All right.
Yeah, I am a little bit scared, though.
No, 16 million was nowhere near.
Okay. I mean, you made up a lot of ground, though, so...
Yeah, but I need something humongous to change.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you got hopefully plenty of money to find it. Good luck to you.
1v1 life, let's do it.
Yep.
That was not close. That was not close at all. Just double my money. Roll once. I mean, it's negative, but it's not gonna make a difference. I'd rather have the interest from $5 than this, I think. I need to get rid of these for, like, anything better right now, basically. $110,000 points. I'm just going to play King High and hope that I get some cash. All right. I'll take it. Let's play Jack High. Hope to get some cash. It's popping off. I have no idea how much score I need out of what I have left. I guess we can do... this and see how we go. We've got 2 discards left. I'm not risking the glass, obviously. Alright. That was comfy cozy. That was nay bother. Not you, not you. Is it big blind or small blind next? I can never remember. Big blind, okay. Let's look for a... None of the good planets are here. Do I want bigger hand size? I probably do. If I'm sitting on $68, $67, I can do that. I'll buy one of these. No, no. Goodbye, Golden Joker. Hello, Sock and Buskin. So you're saying there's a chance? No, 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 no. Okay, we go to big blind. Do I play something like this to play Jack High? I think I do. Oh, here's the lucky card luck he was chatting about, huh? I cannot afford to lose this life, though. I cannot. Was gold better than crafty? Too late now. Am I going to do one more of these? I think I am. Alright, now we look for really good spades. I would like one of the polychromes, if I could. I don't really know what this looks like for score right now. Without a polychrome or any red seal or any of that stuff, it's a little bit scary. I get 10 more cards, 5 from playing a hand, 5 from playing a discard, but I can't discard 5 cards now. So I think I'm going to do this. Oh, we're fine. We are fine. This is game 1. This is the first game of the match. It's been going for 53 minutes, this game. Oh, that's gross. Right. This is our last shop. We have 1 line of life apiece. This is the absolute last shop. Not a single spade to turn into glass is unbelievable to me. I might make this then into a steel red seal card that I can hold. Do I ever do this to play 3 more hands rather than discard 4 times? No, I don't. I will take the chariot card. Madness, you're a bit late, buddy. No, no. Probably not. No. I don't even know what I would want out of this at this point. If I reroll, I'm down to $4. Take the magician. Go next round. Hello.
Hello.
That was the round where all of my lucky cards procced.
Okay. Okay, I got a few, but it doesn't sound like nearly as many as you.
Well, I didn't get them like 4 antes ago and you did.
True. True. I did finally, for the first time it feels like this game, I found some glass.
Oh, yeah? Wait, you haven't had glass up to this point?
No. No, I found my first 2 pieces of glass this ante.
Jeez. Scoring quite a few points over there.
At risk of sounding too boastful, it's about to get
I'm here for it.
all right.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is some points.
It's definitely close to, if not my top end right now. Well, okay. I may have accidentally lied. I got a really good tarot card in the end. That definitely changes some things. Alright, I'll save what is my best hand for the dramatic effect once you hit yours.
Alrighty. Oh, now I have to think about what order these 5 cards go in. That's not fun.
Yeah, there's been a... I've been deep in the tank trying to figure that out with just my Joker roster.
Alright, I think I'm just going to send this hand, so if you want to count it down, we can.
Sure. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Good luck to you.
You too.
I got very good fortune and snagged an extra death off of my tarot card at the end, so...
I got all my best stuff and just 150 million points.
I mean, we're talking purple stake here. That's still a very good score.
I just have to send 2 hands. Well, I guess, yeah, I have to send the hands to this to be over.
Oh, well, very well played for the first match.
You too.
I'm not gonna lie, I was stressed out of my mind for a lot of that.
Big swings. I never saw Blueprint. I never saw Bloodstone.
Yeah, and the Chad was very, very deep as well.
I never saw Chad.
Yeah, I went at that one round where I because of the lucky card hits and the round loss in the multiplayer, I think I started the shopping with like over $100, and
wow,
so I was able to roll real deep that round. I think I found both the blueprint and the Chad immediately following that.
All right, so I'm just going to throw the next 3 games and then build up to whatever I can at the end game.
Right. I would not recommend dying to a big blind, though.
No.
You don't get extra money from that, and it just definitely costs you.
Woof. All right, I'm going to hit the bathroom, and then we will decide what's going for round 2.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll do the same.
Cool. All right, chat. I'll be right back. Did you enjoy my chair, guys? I have returned.
Sounds like that was good timing. I just got back myself.
Excellent.
All right. I think I don't know about you, but I took an aggressive line with immolates, and I think that also helped pare down my deck.
See, I looked at the immolate, and I'd already made a polychrome Queen of Clubs that I also had the opportunity to red seal in that moment. So I was like, oh, I'm probably not going to risk destroying that.
I took the risk, and I think it helped a bit. I went Wraith into immolate because I had $0 at the time.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, the Wraith was an obelisk, so it wasn't terribly impressive. But I was just like, you know what? I'm going to risk this queen and hope that I can find something else later. But yeah, it was definitely a hard call to make.
Worth it.
All right. Well, as much as I did enjoy not having the rental and perishable tags, I think I'm going to take you to Gold Stake.
Sure thing. So I get to pick a deck. Let me think about that for a second. It's the question of, do I go pure chaos and pick black deck and we just both suffer any kind of attempt at a victory through any number of the blinds, or not?
I mean, that is your decision to make.
It is. Let's do... Oh, it's such a tough decision. Let's do black deck, and then I only have myself to blame if it goes terribly.
Okay. Full disclosure, I had a really nasty Gold Stake match against Bear last week that none of us...
is that infamous one where the seed was just horrendous?
It was so bad, I'm hearing reports that it made Balanos Bear sick.
Oh no.
So I'm just saying, I hope that doesn't happen again here with a black deck run. But I respect the choice, and best of luck to you.
It's still showing Ghost Deck, Purple Stake for me on my side of proceedings.
There we go.
There you go. Cool.
All right.
See you in 6 rounds.
Yep.
Good luck.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I die before. Good luck.
You too. All right, chat, here we go. Get ready for me to play really slowly. 3 hands, 2 discards. Tempted to skip for this, honestly, but we won't. I'm not going to look for an ace or a 10. I'm going to look for 2 diamonds. There was a 10. There's another 10. Wow. I should have just gone with the most obvious thing. Oh my god. Where is every diamond in the history of the universe?
Might have lost a life already.
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there. I was like, I'm not going to go for this full house. I'm going to look for diamonds. And it has not panned out. Yeah, that's a life loss immediately.
I think we played the exact same line, it sounds like. So,
like, I should have just gone, oh, aces and 10s, I'll find a 10 and everything will be fine. And I didn't.
Yep. I think, if it makes you feel better, I'm convinced that it was the right play. It just... Sometimes you get, like, bad draws. I don't know.
I'm glad we went to the same place.
Yeah, at least we're starting in the same spot. So.
All right. Big blind ahead.
Yeah, hopefully it goes better for you. For both of us.
Indeed. Woof. Oh, God, don't. This is fine. This is so fine. I'm gonna do 8s if we happen to get Fibonacci or something. I'm gonna let this eat $3 of mine so that I can get 2 more free jokers. Not you, not you, not you. Hearts are debuffed. That's nice. Okay. We could play the straight. Playing the straight is probably just worse. Do I want more free common jokers, or do I want to have money now? I think I want to have money now. I can't just sit around and look for photo Chad forever. Where are we at now? We just did the big blind. It's small big again. I'm not taking... Am I taking this? Am I taking this? $4 to lose 3? No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking this either. Let's look for some queens. That's just 4 of a kind. If I could double hanging Chad, would I? If I could burn cards for money, would I? Yes, I would. If I could enhance a card with thing, I would. If I could make more enhanced cards, I would. Alright. Let's do this first, see if we can double our money. I sell this and double it for an extra $1. I'm not going to. I am not winning. I could double Hanging Chad. Like, re-triggers are gonna be something that lets you get tons and tons and tons of points. But I may lose a life if I do this, but then maybe that's the investment I have to make. Create a copy of a random joker, destroy all other jokers. Now I need... I mean, this could get me through the big blind, if it has to. Use the tower. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4 with that on the left. Okay. Oh my god, glass would be humongous. We are not running today, even though Devious Runner is a hilarious get. What are we up to next? PvP. He's ready for PvP. We're shopping. Honestly, I'm just going to double my money and be okay taking an L if we need to. Do I want to roll down money now or just hold? I guess there's no need to keep more than $25, is there? You're back. Yes? Question mark? Hello.
Hello. I don't know about you, but I have managed to solve one of the biggest issues with Black Deck, which is money, or lack thereof.
I got a few pennies. I was upset that there was Grabber available in the first 2 shops and we just couldn't finance that whatsoever.
No, I was not. Yeah, I got to the same spot, so I know that feeling well.
Let's just see now how this goes.
Boy, these... We've come a long way since the last match, haven't we? Okay. Looks like you've got something going.
I got a little something something.
Looks to be a little bit better than what I've got right now, so...
Yeah, I suspect I might be okay.
Yeah, you just need a little more than... one and a little bit more than your first hand, and you'll be good.
Now, once again, there is a decision about where do I put this card in my hand. I need like a simulator to run it all for me and just say, do it the best way, you numpty.
That would be nice.
It would.
It'd make our lives a lot easier, but...
Just have an open book test. Open calculator test. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes. Alright, that puts us at 3 lives to 2 because we both lost 1 early. Wasteful could be very big, but we don't have to commit to it right now. This is on a timer. I don't have a planet that I'm like gonna fish for right now. That's one of the best things we could hope for. Let's see what I see. Seeing what I'm seeing. We could aggressively skip to 3 boss blinds. I'm gonna do the laziest thing in the world, and I'm gonna DM my partner to see if she'll bring me lemonade. So we can expect a lemonade delivery any minute. I'll put that back on the room we're in and come over here and consider this more. I feel like I kind of have to. Like, what I need is I need to PvP with heart flushes with 10s and 4s. Although, this doesn't have to stay. Lemonade delivery. Isn't she just the best? I think I'm going to do it. And then we go to the... I think we do the small blind, we skip the big blind for the economy, and see where we go from there, question mark, although I want this. But we get one more shot before this. So we'll do the small. We'll do the small. Then we can just do this flush and see what this looks like. Should that be there? I mean, it doesn't feel strong, does it? Fiance, chat says hi if you're listening. She might be listening with the game on mute and playing something else. So now we need to find multiplier for flushes. Is the really tough part. Hermit. We hermit. Let me buy this. Then... do I skip this for $24? And 1 extra round of this? This is a great question. I'm gonna do it. Things have taken a strange turn.
Okay. I'm not sure how I should feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about it either, but choices have been made.
Okay. I've also made some choices, like not drawing a good hand here.
You didn't choose to not draw good hands, though, did you?
I guess not. I guess maybe it wasn't as bad as I made it out to be either. Still not great. Maybe
Yeah,
gets me through.
I have hope, but hope is the thing with feathers.
Oh.
Oh.
That's news to me. I've actually never seen Hope before.
I think this is my hand.
I don't know if I can afford to lose another life here. So please be gentle.
We're in the RNG hands of gods now.
Did you maybe encounter a negative bloodstone?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Oh no. Oh, devastating.
Like, that's the difference of, like, the random cards that I played just to get rid of cards as a hand being played.
I know. All right.
All right, I'll see you in the next one.
Well, yeah. Can't afford any more mishaps here. Good luck to you.
You too. Good grief. Oh my god. Black deck gets 6 joker slots and I have a negative. How have I forgotten this up to this moment? It's the one thing you get out of black deck. Okay. Let's take full house because it has 5 cards. Let's take full house because it has 5 cards. Let's take a free reroll. Clubs is not the hand I need, although I could make a flush. Bunch of chips. I'll take it for now. You have 3 hands, you have 1. Question is, how much is he skipping? Difficult to know. Oh my god, okay. You're in, obviously. Skip for a double and double straights. Ooh, gross. I mean... Do I dare skip twice here? If I could play a straight that was 4 hearts and 1 non-heart, that could be a lot. Oh, lemonade, give me strength. Well, I'm not re-rolling for $7. Level 7 straights. The question is, how many blinds is he skipping? And how many blinds am I skipping? Because it might be that whoever gets Bloodstone to the boss blinds more wins. Because we only get 3 rounds left on this. And he only has 1 life left. So if the double skip doesn't work, we can pivot afterwards. Or I guess I could do 2 shops and then the third one we really try and go all in on. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Alright. I convinced myself. Do I ever just do this? 9,000 points is not that many. Do I just do this or do I look for the flush? Because this isn't a 4 of hearts. I think I'm going to look for the flush. I'll keep the 4. Keep the 4. Oh, I want to get through more cards. If I lose this blind, I'll be devastated. I can't play 2 hearts right now. I just can't. Oh, we're fine. Except I don't have a 4 of hearts. Or a 10 of hearts, obviously. I should have put the stone card first. 10. We're fine. No, Constellation, you have to play the cards, not take the skip value. Right, you're dead. He's ready for PvP. We haven't even done the big blind yet. So he's chilling with his chat. He might have skipped. I did think about that first one a lot. Full house at level 4 is not really what I want. Obelisk. We've played 5 flushes. Don't think I'm going to do obelisk. Let's do the big blind, get some interest. Oh, please. Please be kind. No! We have this. Hold on. Hold on. King, 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 8, 8. We have this full house with no 10. Or I have high card with 4 high. With Bloodstone. I don't lose intentionally for money because I've only got 1 round left of this on the Bloss blind. Oh, I'm so mad about this. Is this ever 10,000 points? I'm so mad. We do get a bunch. Oh, we do still get the heart procs and not the walkie-talkie procs. Okay, yeah, that swings it, doesn't it? I forgot the heart procs were even a thing, to be honest. Alright, let's do this then. This gets more chips. Alright, we're fine. God, I was so wigging out there. Jupiter. $20. $20. This is the last hand we have Bloodstone for. Scary face, I can't play a 10 and a 4 in the front spot. Oh, do sod off. Is there ever a world where I do this? I still have a Joker slot. I keep forgetting this because I'm terrible at this game. Or we could hit the road jack temporarily and just hope to win the round. I'm almost tempted to do that. Man, those blinds are scary.
You're telling me. You're telling me. They certainly have been. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh no, oh no.
Okay. We're back. Potentially. Oh no. Okay. Well, I got through that, but it did cost me a lot.
Well, I took a punt and I missed in a big way.
Okay.
So this is my big hand, and we see if we win. Is there? Hold on. Is there any? Is there any reason for me to do this? Yes. Hold on. Hold up one sec.
Problem.
Okay. This. 3, 2, 1, send.
I don't like how long this is taking. Uh-oh.
Ah, I missed.
Ooh. That's another close one.
If I had have found a single jack that it would let me discard, I would have been all over that.
Ah. So you got one of those.
Yeah, but how useful that's going to be for how long, who knows?
I guess we'll find out.
Indeed.
Good luck to you.
You too. Alright, if he skipped and now has Bloodstone for the remaining encounters, we're screwed. I can't believe how close that was. I'm going to open this. That's interesting. It's a rental. I didn't check what other pack was in the shop. Oh, man. I really want a point. Problem is I was discarding so much, which makes Bloodstone Blue Joker worse as well. So the point I got... Oh, God. The point I got from a card triggering, like being a 9 instead of an 8, was probably not worth the 6 chips I spent on Blue Joker being different. But hey. He is playing the small blind, so... He's not skipping directly to the boss blind, which is good information to have. Do I ever do this instead of this? I don't know. I don't love it. But then I have 4 jacks, so at best, this is ×2. We do have, hold on, level 4 full houses. So even though we're not really focused on hearts right now anymore as much, full houses are valuable. I'm not going to do this because I want to not fill the deck up with stuff that lets me not find these. Alright, I'm going to skip this whole pack, I think. And then go to the small blind. 25,000. I might not even make 25,000 points. That's really scary. Like, just wait until he does the big blind to see if he makes it through. Oh god, right, there's a jack. We want... We'll keep the... Oh, sort by rank, because we don't care about suits anymore. Keep the 4. Throw the jack, keep the 8s. Play a generally good full house. $8,000 points is not where I want to be. Every round. 8,000 points is bad shape to be in. Base flushes are worth nothing to me if they aren't hearts. This full house is probably... Well, we get the lusty on the front this time, but not the chips. It's 9,000 points. Okay. Can we find one more 4? We cannot. I might not win this round. Do we just play 4 high here with walkie-talkie, lusty, hanging Chad? I think we do. It's got to be the best thing to play. Is it 8,000 points? I have no idea. It's not! I've been felled by the small blind.
Yeah, this has not been a very kind seed, so I very nearly had the same thing happen to me. I think maybe like a few hundred points over.
Four of Hearts saves you regardless. No, did not. Did not save. Right, this is run info, lobby info. This is the last PvP. If I lose on the big blind, I don't get to the PvP at all. He's ready for PvP. So there is a world where we skip. I think we drop Blue Joker for Wily at 150 for trips. I do gotta skip the big blind. I really do. Banana? Is banana this? No, it's not really, is it? It's not. It's going to be such RNG on if we get 10s or 4s in this late game. There's a jack. And then no full houses. I guess I'll do Venus. We skip here. We have to skip. It's going to make 2 commons, but I don't care. All right, last life, last PvP.
Did you happen to take the big blind skip?
I did skip the big blind.
Yeah, I felt like I had no choice but to do so.
I just have no idea what I'm trying to achieve in this apart from play anything that I have.
I know exactly what you mean. I'm at least just kind of in desperation mode.
Yeah.
Oof. Did not quite get the hand I was looking for.
No.
Or the part I was looking for. But I do have one more, and I'm ready to send it when you are.
I almost forgot I had a whole discard I hadn't used. That would have been embarrassing.
If it makes you feel better, I forgot I had, or I botched a dust can last week, and it almost cost me a match.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Yep, I'm ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good luck.
You too.
Looks like I think you've got me, given how long it's taken. Yep. Oh, man. I did not see a lot of those jokers.
Yeah, my money situation this time was a lot better. And then it really became down to like, I was like, okay, chat, do we just skip twice for having Bloodstone in the final round twice more and not play any small blinds or big blinds? But
yeah, that makes sense. I figured that's what you were going for there.
And then it was every moment it was like, can I find a red 10 or a red 4 or a heart 10 or a heart 4? All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom one more time because I'm super duper hydrated when I talk lots, and then we'll get to the last point.
Sounds good.
All right, I have returned.
All right, welcome back.
So as I understand it now, I get to pick whatever element of the game I want first because I won the coin toss to begin with.
That's how I understand it as well. I know there's been some confusion there, but I believe that's what I saw.
Then I will pick black deck.
Okay. I'm going to take us down to white stake then.
Oh, interesting.
And see how that treats us.
That could change things dramatically.
We'll see. We'll see. Best of luck to you.
You too.
Best of luck to you. And,
congratulations on at least getting a point. That was all I wanted to come out of this with, really.
I was hoping, I kind of need 2 after my first week against Alien, but congratulations to you as well. And,
all right.
Good luck.
Let's see how we go. All right, chat, we got a point. So in the table, instead of having 7 points, I'll have 8 points up in tied. These are terrible skips, so we don't need to make a decision there, which is nice. I guess we pick hearts instead of fishing for a 9 for the straight. Can we find a bigger heart than the 3? We can. Right, we have 6 Joker slots. We have 6 Joker slots. I mean, this is a definite buy, but I'll open this first. I'll do this and do this. Then we have to think about a rank that we want to play, whether that's make a bunch of kings or make a bunch of something else. But right now, I'm happy enough. This will be +1 after we play this, so we want to play this reasonably soon. Let's see what this presents us. That's 2 kings. We can also just play this straight, which I'm going to. Because I'd need 4 of a kind or better to win immediately. Which would get me $1. But we get small blind rewards now, so it's way less harmful. So I'm going to do this. Play that wheel. Well, we could do this then. We get +1 malt there. We play quads, which will win. And we're on kings. Well, 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 would you look at that? I guess I will. Because it's black deck mostly. Now we will start worrying about our economy. It's not hearts, but I'm not going to turn it down. We've seen how badly that can go before. Oh, I think that's too big a commitment too early when really I need some money. So I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to hold out for economy. Does this show me what hand I scored? No, it doesn't. I should have been paying more attention. Oh, do I want $25 though? I think I do. It's a quickly made decision, but a decision I have made. Gosh, it's so warm. All right, 1400 for a decent flush. Oh, I have never made Baron work. We have made one extra king. Oh, it's so hot in this office. Like this, the dimensions of this office, if I touch this wall behind me, my left hand can touch the wall that's behind the monitor because this room is so small and it's just full of electronics and it's just heating the room up. Right, I don't need to be precious about this $15 really because we're going to get 25 in a second. He's ready for PvP. Of course he is. We skipped that, defeated that. We're ready for this after this shop. I'm going to open this, see if it has a king. It doesn't, but I could take this. Discarding for that. Am I going to do this? Discard and swap hand is swapped because I swapped it a year and a half ago and I'm not changing it back. Alright, it's Baron time and I hate it. Four lives intact.
Yeah, that's a nice change of pace from last round.
Isn't it just? Just what am I going to play this round?
That's what I'm trying to figure out myself.
Life is so different when you don't have two hanging chads.
That tends to be the case, yeah. Alright, that's what I've got.
Alright, I think I've got you this one, I think.
Would not be surprised.
Alright, good luck in your future developments.
Likewise, you too.
I will tell you one thing, chat. This whole business is so much easier when you haven't played 6 hours of blueprints in the afternoon before doing PvP. It's a game changer. Welcome to a game changer. Well, ooh, chariot or hearts? The risky business in me says this is the thing to do. So I'm going to do that. Anything good in here? Yeah. No, we're not playing kings anymore. We're not playing kings anymore. We can still play the other face cards. That's like a thing we can do. Or I can play clubs, but I don't really want to play... I don't want to try and draw 5 clubs if I'm discarding this one. So we'll do this. And take $25 of interest into the next round, I think. Really try and capitalize on our interest. Play cards and look for the 9 to discard for the tarot card for free. No kings, very few hearts. There's that. That's good. No kings, but this should be just about okay, I think. A fool with a chariot in it. Very interesting. I could chariot this king. And I will. Any more reason for me to discard? No, I could look for the other king, but I think we just win. I'm assuming we just win. There was once a red joker who sat on a red throne. He dared not to look at the sky because it was not one of the suits of the deck. We could do another chariot. No kings, though. I don't want to make spades terribly. I guess I do. I don't want to do the jack, because I want the kings. But I guess I'm doing this. Or I could do this and look for a half-decent planet. And if they're bad, I can sell them. I'll use this. I'll sell that. I'll take another one of those. Got a lot of steel going on. Lots and lots of steel going on. It is the big blind. He's ready for PvP already. He moves so fast, that man. Do we just play this straight? Sure. Then I can play this straight. Doesn't have 2 face cards in it. There's a king. Let's hold those 7s. Yeah, okay. Show me the 9. You did not show me the 9. That's fine. That's a fine not shown 9. Okay. We still have a whole shop. I do love a banana. Also, half Joker is kind of okay. Because if I play 5 hearts, that's 15. If I play 3 cards, that's 20. We also have 2 Joker slots open. So, things to think about. Where are all of my kings? I'm going to make another Queen of Hearts. On the off chance that we can strengthen them up, maybe. I think I'm supposed to devil, but I kind of don't want to. I've got enough stuff that I'm trying to hold on to urgently. We won the first one, so we're still up 1 life. So I think I'm okay taking this into the blind and saving money. Aloha.
All right, hello. How are you feeling about this one?
It's unlike any kind of run that I typically attempt to go for, which is saying some things, I think.
Okay. Okay. It's understandable. It's not a typical set of jokers that we've been offered.
No. And like, I know often it really just comes down to like how many retriggers can you get, and I don't think I've seen much in the way of retrigger at all yet.
That is, yeah, my experience as well.
Oh my.
Yeah, I did draw very well, at least, for what I've got going on.
Yeah.
So I think that was to my advantage here.
Looks like it was.
I'm still lacking some serious, like, I don't know, potential. Not even just the retriggers, just like basic scoring is not always going to look like that for me.
It's a lot of plates to spin. You too. That is interesting, for sure. Do we ever drop this now for that? This is also interesting. Oh god, there's so many decisions to make right now. Right now. I'm gonna start here. Do I want to temperance for 15? I probably don't. I probably want death or something. This. It's probably better than this if I'm keeping that. Like, how invested in hearts am I? I can have a heart that's a smiley face. I can't have a Fibonacci that's a smiley face. I can have a heart that's a Fibonacci and not worry about the smiley faces, because I want to hold most of my kings that I've made. Oh, I don't know, and I'm so hot. Faceless is no. Okay, so this is 20 and only 20 ever. This is 15 and only 15 ever. This is 8 and only 8 ever, though it can grow. I need stuff that happens before all of that, because the hand scoring goes before this stuff goes. So I'm going to drop this to this. I'm going to look in here. Oh, hello. Was there a photo in the shop? I think there's a photo in the shop. There is a photo in the shop, okay. Now things are getting weird. Here's the thing though, like, I don't have lots of value to put into the really early part of the photo chat. I guess this has to go because it's not something here, and then Do I ever drop one of these to get more interest? Is the question. Oh. Oh God, I don't have work tomorrow. I have the week off. It's amazing. Right, that was a big old set of things. What blind are we on? The small blind. Do I drop Lusty for To the Moon? Hello, Spark Spice, welcome in. You have to stay. You're biggest. You have to stay. You have to stay. You have to stay. I guess I'm dropping this. Then we don't have to worry about playing flushes as much either. And then we have to hold out for our interest. This has temperance in it, so we have some emergency work around if we need it. So what hand am I interested in playing most? A full house with Fibonacci numbers and face cards, I think. Or two pair with Fibonacci and face card would work as well. It does then mean that I'm holding on to a lot of stuff for Baron. So if I do this, I want Jack of Spades doing photograph, because this is the first card. But is this bigger than photograph doubling it? Because doubling 2 to 4 and 4 to 8 isn't very much, though this is 5 because of that. So I guess I am going to do it this way and see how it goes. It's a learning opportunity. Okay, it's pretty big. What did he make last time? 32. Okay, so we're kind of comparable. He's ready for PvP. Blackboard, I don't think works because we've got a bunch of red kings that we want to hold on to if we are going to hold Baron, though we don't have to hold Baron if we're going to do Blackboard instead. We have money to roll with. Do I ever take Blackboard? I don't know. I don't know. This we should play. I want to find more base value for small hands. Like pairs, I guess, though it's not great. All of our value comes in the re-triggering stage, so I don't think I want value at the end stage. Judgment, I don't need. Spades. I don't need more than anything else I've got here. Oh, hello, Sock and Buskin. Okay. What's dead to me? Something's got to be dead to me. You have Mercury in you. That's not what I'm going to spend that on. Do we drop Fibonacci for Sock and Buskin now? We have 8 cards. No, sorry. We have 9 cards that can Fibonacci. Oh, God. I guess because we can't play a full house of 3 numbers and 2 face cards. I hate how up and down this is and feels. I need to hold money for my blind. I'm not doing a pack skip. That would be crazy. So now we're just looking for face cards, right? That's all I care about, is discarding for big face card hands. Empress is lovely. That's going to do wonders. Kings stay. Jacks get buffed. And you get re-triggered. I guess now I need glass is what I really need. Photograph for the first thing. 2 kings for hanging Chad. Yeah, that is some points for sure. But where's the glass is the question. Not here. I'm going to do this. Am I going to do this? I'm going to do this. It's great. I can't be mad. I'm going to buy this just so it doesn't appear in the shop again. I'm going to open this just to see. These are all not great for us right now. 4 of a kind? I don't know. No and no. Uncommon. Uncommon. Do we ever? This is 1.5 for each Held King. This is 1.5 for each uncommon Joker. I don't think I can do that. I'm not doing this right now. Strength card is big. Lets us make more face cards. This has Mars in it, which I do not care about. Time for PvP. You work your way through these things very quickly.
Yeah, I play probably too fast at times.
Like I was playing, I think it was my first game against Nito, and I was doing a straights build, and every single decision was like, okay, I have to strength the 3 and the 4 to become a 4 and a 5 so we can get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we have to put this here. And it was the longest, most convoluted thing I've ever done.
Yeah, that doesn't sound it doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
I can make more kings to have in my hand, or I can make more queens to play.
Alright, I'm taking a bit of a risk here.
Oh?
Not sure yet whether it'll pay off. It's not looking good, though.
Let's see how this does.
Okay.
That did something.
Seems pretty good. Certainly did. Well, I think you got me here again. Did you happen to find your retrigger options that you were looking for?
There might be some retriggering going on now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it. All right. Well, GG.
Enjoy your extra money.
I'm going to need it.
All right, we get 10 interest, which is massive. What have we played most of? Flush. Yeah, we're not going to telescope right now, I think. Let's go jumbo. Okay. Can't strength my way to anything good right now. You have strength in you. I could make a strength and just hold it, but I don't really want to. I don't need hearts. We're past that. I need glass. Glass is like the big thing. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do... Let's roll down a bit. This isn't bad. This is probably better, and this is probably better than this. If I roll again, I do not have the option of full interest. Small blind is only 11,000, so that's trivial. Let's go into the round. I didn't make an emperor first. That could be a problem for me. Do I play... Yeah, I play both. I think one jack probably wins, so I played both jacks for sure. Money? 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 No money. If I'm holding on to the moon, I'm getting my maximum interest. That's just a given. Odd Todd, no. Faceless, no. We know 3 of a kind. I'm going to do that. It's a bit niche, but I like having the higher base value. Then this, again, is a chance to reroll. How's he doing on lives? He's at 2. We're at 3. I'm not going to reroll because I want to keep my max interest. This has a Venus in it now. I'd much rather find some gold. I could play this full house, but I don't need to. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to play Jack High here. Money? Money? Yes! We get some pennies. Scary Face might be swapping for To the Moon now. I'm gonna open this to see if it has glass. It does not. Lacking anything else, I'm going to make this steel. Then I'm going to crack this. 1.8x mult. Hack, no. Not the retrigger we need. Right. I'm going to sell this so that I can take this and sell it. So that I can take this and sell it, and then take this. No and no. Oh my god. Alright. Well. I guess Scary Face is back out again. I guess it depends on how many cards I get to play in my final hand. Right? I almost wonder if I drop Baron now and take Dusk and just play the Kings. Is that crazy? That might be crazy because this is 1.5x 3 or 4 times, especially with the steals. Welcome, every re-trigger that ever existed. This is, if I just play one face card, it's 30 chips, 60 chips, 30 the first time, then 60, then 90, then 120. Thank you for the follow, Sacred Heart. I love your TV show where Zac Efron makes funny ha-has in the hospital. Oh my god. Why isn't this 7 jokers? He's selecting a blind. We have him to do. So maybe he's ready to ready up. Man, everyone's following. I hope this isn't like a bot thing, but if you're all genuine human beings who have come in to join, hey, welcome in. Thanks ever so much. I'm going to drop this. Take this. And question my decisions. Where are all these followers coming from? Unless Ruffle's just been like, go follow Gothic. Everybody go over there right now and do it. If so, lovely. Appreciate it. I will take a Hanged Man. This has a chariot in it, which is interesting. $25. We're going into the big blind now. He still has 2 lives, so interest still has value. Has Ruffle sent loads of people over? Is that what's happening? You're all lovely people and I appreciate you all. I think it's time for the blind. It says you've been on PV. Oh, there you go. You've been on selecting a blind for ages.
Forgot to press the button, unfortunately.
Did you just send all your viewers over here to come say hey? Because I'm getting flooded with followers.
No, I don't think so.
No? Alright, they're all natural and coming from somewhere. My brain is like, is it a bot? Is something going wrong? Am I going to have to fix something? But seems to be okay. Hello, everyone.
I'm not feeling great about this after the last round. So I think I may be taking another early loss here. Oh my god, I keep drawing like some of the worst possible cards in my deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's certainly not helping.
There are a lot of people in my chat saying, I came from Ruffle, I'm from Ruffle. So,
oh, okay.
You've got lovely audience over there.
Usually, yeah. They may just be curious to see what somebody competent is cooking.
I think that's unfair.
Okay. Well, I got $20 out of this at least, so
that's nice.
Could be worse.
All right, this is my last card going out.
I think it's probably likely to get me. Did you maybe find some more returners?
No, you got me.
Oh. Okay.
I drew real bad that time, I think.
Yeah, we might have had very similar draws.
All right.
Okay. Well,
good luck on your next 3 rounds. Yeah, that was tough. Hello. Right. Check this. Show me glass. All right. If that's not glass, then this is happening. Then honestly, I'm just going to do... not yet. No, 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 no. $63. I can increase my interest cap for 2 rounds. I don't think that's the difference maker. No. Probably not. No. 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 All right, we're going to the small blind. This is the kind of stuff I wanted last round and was not looking at. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to play this. What, no money? $3. Something. You two are back. No, no. No, no. So we're on 2 lives apiece. Big blind. Look for our 9 of purple seal. Well, this is something. That's nice. Got more of those for me? 147,000. He did 348 last time. Right, last shot before PvP. He's still playing the small blind, which is curious. Glass. It's not a face card, though. I still think I do it. Right, we have 1 glass king. That's not helpful. Am I going to re-roll down more? No. I'll do... I'll do this. Down to $21. We've still got a life. So it depends on how the draws go, I think. Yeah. I'm here first for once. What a treat. Speed running over here. We get the little shop disco. Right, that's enough of that. It's all the dancing that makes me so warm, you see. Right, we need the draws to be... Like, what we want is... Like, we want to be holding king. King, 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 king. Hi!
It was me that was low this time.
I thought maybe going fast would be better.
Did you happen to take any skips on your way?
I don't think I did. Memory's a little fuzzy because it all looks the same at the end.
That's fair. Yeah, I spent a lot of time looking at one singular Joker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still not confident in my decision.
It's a tricky series of decisions to make.
It sure is. Okay, well, it looks like it's me that didn't draw quite as well this time. So I guess we're even here. Although, well, That worked out a little bit better than I thought.
I just made a colossal misplay of like really big proportions.
I'm so sorry.
That's right, I meant to play a face card, and I played a face card and a pair, and the pair scored and not the face card. So that's totally on me.
You would not believe how many times I've done that. I do hope that kind of thing doesn't make the difference.
Who knows? This is my last card going out now.
Okay.
All right.
GG.
GG.
I've got to make up some ground here. I've only got 1 life left.
I wish you luck in that.
Thank you.
Oh, guys. I can't be making mistakes like that. Apparently I can be making mistakes like that, but I shouldn't be making mistakes like that. Good grief. Right, not you, not you. I'm going to look in one of these for anything miraculous. Probably not. I can't get 2 strengths that fast, I think. The glass didn't break, so there is that. Yeah, I'm not going to add stuff that's not good, because then it makes it harder to find the good stuff, you know? I want a thin deck, not a thick deck. Alright, here's a pair of jacks to try and get some cash. There's some cash. Let's just check what the score difference on that was. 6 mil to 2 mil. It's only like a few re-triggers different. There's like a lot of wiggle room in that. Let's go. You get some chips, and I guess you could have some chips. That's fine. Do I do this? I guess I do. Is that all more money? But we still have a big blind to do with stuff, so do this, and then if you can find a full card, it's got death in it. Part of me wonders if I should play high card twice to then get 1 more extra re-trigger out of these guys on Dusk. I mean, I can use the last discard for sure. No, because I want to find the 9 with the purple seal on it. Just making sure I don't do something dumb and lose. Oh my god, the money. Right, this is looking like it might be our last shop. So, if I do this, I lose death in Fool. But also this has 2 things in it, so I'm just going to do it. Totally fine by me. Take this. Do you have a blueprint in you? No. Do you have Mercury in you? You do, or this? Do that, just on the off chance. No and no. No and no. No and no. No and no. Hilarious. No. No and no. Sure. Alright, good luck, sir.
Good luck to you as well. sure that's going to be enough if last round is any indicator.
It depends on if you can cook anything in those last two.
Not looking like it's enough, but I did get something.
You got something for sure. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time.
Yeah, that would be quite unfortunate to do multiple times.
That would really sting.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean the lesson is learned after the first one though.
Yeah. Big time. Well, it's not as pretty as the last time, but we'll see what happens, I suppose.
Okay. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna send mine on 3.
Oh, I already sent mine. I didn't realize you hadn't sent yours.
Don't worry about it.
It's very close.
No, wait.
Do you have 40?
Going to be very close.
Do you have 40,000 points?
Oh.
Yeah, you got there.
Yeah, but I burned down all of my money in the process. But all right. Gotta find a way to get it back. Good luck.
GG. Gang, the glass broke. The glass broke. This is okay. Right. It's only 50,000 points. We can do that. Fine. I can't believe these things are always so damn close. Dropping a thumbs up for the stream. I've been enjoying your perspective in multiplayer version. Thank you so much, Jonathan Dare. I appreciate it. Okay. No lucky cards here. Still no lucky cards here. That's a lucky card. It's not going to re-trigger a bunch. It's re-trigger some, but not tons. Alright, well, we get to finish on this. Money? 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 No money. That's 2 million on its own. Venus is interesting, this is interesting, but I need to just find a glass card, I think. This is our... yeah. He's ready for PvP. I'm gonna do that. Ah. There's nothing I can do here. I'm not going to sell something for this, am I? I don't think I am. And it's 1 life apiece. Alright, big finale.
Yeah, Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not feeling great about my chances after how that set of shops went for me.
I mean, I didn't have anything productive in those shops at all, so swings and roundabouts.
Ooh, I had one potential thing. But also, I lost my lone piece of glass in that last round. So
As did I.
Oh.
So we're basically probably very similarly footed, I think.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Oh, there's some tough decisions to make here, isn't there?
There certainly are, yeah.
Like, they should make it that if it gets to 1v1 PvP at the end, you just do that whole round of PvP 5 times, exactly resetting to the start of that round of PvP, and then it's best 3 out of 5 of the last one life. That's not overcomplicated at all, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all. Well, that seems pretty good.
It's something, but the draws after are not. Ah, yes, now is when I really needed that $40 from those lucky cards.
Oh, perfect timing as usual. All right, I think you've got me, but I've got one hand left. I'm going to try something here.
I mean, we can go last hands on count unless you've hit play already.
Not yet, not yet. So, on 3?
Sure.
1,
2,
2,
3.
Yeah, not quite.
Ooh.
Okay, so you stayed in the smiley face. That's the difference. I pivoted out of that for I guess the dusk.
Why do you have 5 jokers and not 6 on black deck?
I sold a campfire to try and roll one more time.
Oh, okay.
The campfire was at 1x.
I see.
Yeah, so I was taking a gamble line. Yeah, I think the dusk I never saw, I don't think.
The dusk I saw, just after I bought Scary Face, I rolled again, or I rolled a couple of times, and then dusk appeared, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm getting rid of the Scary Face for the dusk.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah. I was having an awful time finding ships.
And just finding glass was the hardest thing.
Yeah,
just
glass,
one glass that whole time.
And just any amount of deck fixing either.
I had a lot of steel. Like I had
and I got a few deaths early.
Yeah, then I burnt them on kings instead of glass, but
same. I think we were very, very similarly set up there. But I think the dusk, getting that extra doubling was a pretty big difference maker.
Yeah, and then it became a lot of the time I was wondering, okay, so I've got like 3 kings and 2 jacks and some trash. Do I spend 1 jack and try and get rid of some of the trash, or do I play both to try and draw back more kings the next time? There's a lot of kind of, how do I play 3 cards or 4 cards or what?
Yeah, there's a lot of awkwardness with some of those draws, especially like I encountered issues where like I couldn't get aces cleared out of the way, and I wanted to like, yeah.
You're holding an ace because you can't play high card with a jack or a queen because the ace will score instead.
Right. Yeah, I think and it became clear that like the timing because I think that when you found the dusk is like right after your round loss.
Right.
So I think you had a little bit of extra money, and then you came back much stronger, and I was like, oh, that was maybe I took made the wrong choice in actually winning there, because like my shops, aside from the small blind where Photo and Chad were there together, I didn't see much.
Yeah, but it's kind of the flip story from, what was it, our first match, where you ended up with a bunch of great stuff after that first couple of shops because you had $100 to reroll through.
Exactly. Yeah, sometimes like that's the only like knowing when or how to like take advantage of your econ edge is like one of the key components of multiplayer. So
yeah, because in that one I had what's the guy that gives you 5 extra interest if you're holding 25? Stock market chart.
Yeah, I think I pivoted out of that just because I was scared of dying at some point, or something else looked a little too appealing.
Yeah, like I was holding on to that for a good while.
Yeah, that's that decision more than the timing of the life loss is probably what got you ahead in the shops to get the dusk. So yeah, that's just managing your money better.
Well, you played a great game. Thank you for being such a wonderful sport and a wonderful member of our little community around here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the great games as well. Very well played. Before we hang up, though, you've been making Balatro content since well before it released.
Yeah.
But where can people that maybe aren't familiar with that find
Oh, yeah. So I am Gothic Lord UK. I have been mostly YouTubing rather than streaming. I don't get to stream as much as I'd like because between the day job and then the videos, I don't have the brain space to stream as much. But over on YouTube, it's the same username I've been over here on Twitch. It's Gothic Lord UK. I think I'm just Gothic in the corner of the screen. Yeah, I make Let's Plays on lots of indie games, puzzle games, roguelike games, and way back when, in the summer of 2023, I was the only streamer that had access to the full version of the closed beta, back when your consumables had to exist within your Joker slot area because there wasn't a separate area for the consumables to go to. So if you want pieces of Balatro history or any of that stuff, then come look me up. Yeah,
very entertaining and informative content. A lot of on top of the Let's Plays, there's like deep dives into certain jokers, like figuring out when Matador works. So you're gonna want to look at Gothic Lord's video.
It's a classic, although that's going to get completely reworked in 1.1, so I get to make that video all over again.
True, but until then, that's been my my handy source for because even when I try and check the wiki, sometimes it feels like I can never say for sure. So thank you for making that video.
That's quite all right.
For making other great content, as well as just being a long-term, important part of the community. So thank you.
And thank you for the good work. I know you are currently heading a charity drive for, is it cardiac problems in America?
Yeah, that's coming up at the end of next month. We're going to be doing a week-long charity event for the American Heart Association. So there'll be some fun stuff planned for that. And,
yeah, so look out for that. They're wonderful people. Invited me to do some things, but I don't have the bandwidth because any time in the next 4 to 10 weeks, I should be moving house, and it's been the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life. But make sure.
Is.
I just can't wait for it to be over.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck to you. And next week is our last week. It looks like you're pretty well positioned to maybe get through at the 1 seed, though. So,
I could do. It's going to come down to me and Bear, and whether even if I lose to Bear but get a point, that might get me there. But it's going to be all to play for, I think, especially with the playoff spots.
Yeah, our division is absurdly close. So best of luck to you in your next round against Bear. He's another very good player.
You too, and we may well see each other again in the playoffs or the finals, because anything can happen.
Exactly, could be. So good luck to you, and thank you again for the fun matches.
You too, thanks ever so much. Have a great night.
You too. See you.
Cheers, bye. God, what a lovely man. What a lovely, lovely man. Let me get out of this Discord call. Can we, if we go to just chatting, can y'all see the sweat on my forehead? I'm a glistening man. Somebody has to explain. There was like 250 people over on Twitch viewing, and I have no idea if I got raided at some point and missed it, and if I owe somebody thanks for the raid or something else. But you're all wonderful people. If you are following around these parts, over on YouTube is where I'm far more active. So if you want to go drop a subscription over on YouTube, the links should be down below on Twitch if you go find that, because that is where you'll find most of my content most of the time. So, of course, I appreciate the follows around these parts too, because eventually, once I've moved house, there'll be lots more streaming in my future, I hope. Right, I think it's our job now to go find somebody to raid. Nito is playing Balatro. So let's go raid Nito over on Twitch. There's some way of sending your audience to places over on YouTube, but I still don't understand it, and I don't know anybody over there enough to send them my audience if I wanted to. Raid Nito. Hopefully this works. Is this going to work? /raid space Nito. Alright, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I've got problems. Yes, that's the correct Nito to go raid. So go and be lovely to Nito. Nito designed these Joker stickers. It's too bright. Look at those guys. Aren't they pretty? I need to find somewhere to stick them. But once you stick a sticker, it's stuck. So that's something else I have to figure out. But thank you guys ever so much for hanging out. If you're over on Twitch, enjoy Nito stuff. If you're over on YouTube, thank you ever so much. We'll be hanging up the call in just a bit. And thank you so much for your time and attention. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun that I get to do this with wonderful people in the community and with you wonderful people watching at home. I'm going to go get rid of all the sweat off of my face that I can see literally beading down the rim of my nose. Thank you guys ever so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.